A new dating app is launched. Instead of a photo of the person, it shows you a photo of their bedroom, car, kitchen, shoes, how they have their tea/coffee, things like that. What photo would tell you the most about someone, and would you be most interested to see to choose a potential date?
I would like to see their fridge, please. I'm a big clean bedroom person. I know everyone would just tidy their room for their photo, but if it was honest, it'd be really handy for me.
I would never marry my wife if I knew how the room looked. Feels like a scene from Indiana Jones some days. Instead of snakes, cats jump at from under piles of stuff.
Their kitchen sink.
Their collections. Do they collect books, board games, video games, sneakers, cocktail dresses, makeup, computer parts, minerals, dead insects, skulls, empty Doritos bags, children from different mothers/fathers, beanie babies? I wanna know.
I wouldn't want to see their car, but their vehicle's maintenance history. My last ex had a 2018 Chevy, and killed the engine because she went 60k miles without an oil change.
Redditors who gotta remind me. Reminder after 5 or more years, what was it?
Lol, you won't remember this. I didn't.
Mine was about becoming a bone lord, and in 90 years my bones will forever be strong.
To get my IUD changed. Mine said, "Fuck you stews," reminder of the worst day ever. Never forget. I have most definitely forgotten and no idea who/what stews is.
I got a YouTube link to, you guessed it, I rickrolled myself 5 years ago. I'm proud of my younger self. Give my mom a piggyback ride. Still trying to understand what this is about.
The warranty on my Sennheiser earbuds expired a week ago. I have no idea where those earbuds are.
People who have gone on the deep/dark web, what is it really like? What was something unexpected you uncovered there?
Drugs. Good quality, clean, competitively priced drugs.
It wasn't actually really scary, I mean it was just drugs and stuff for sale. I was surprised that they had cocaine with free shipping. That's very cash money of them.
It's not the way everyone makes it out to be. There's a lot of porn and a lot of drugs. EDA, I did also come across a site selling military-grade weapons. That was super interesting.
A lot of dead links. Sometimes you'll stumble upon something interesting, but it's mostly bullshit.
What is the stupidest way you've injured yourself?
Threw a grape in the air to catch it in my mouth. It fell on the floor and I bent down to pick it up and smashed my face into the windowsill. Stabbed myself in the leg with a piece of metal. It was really thin and tapered at the tip, so when you swung it you would hear this really cool whoosh sound. I swung down way too hard and it went right into my shin. Bad times. I was in the 4th or 5th grade, but I jumped down an entire flight of stairs. Landed hard and hurt my foot. Walked on it for a day or two afterwards. Turned out I shattered my heel and broke my ankle. Drank hot tea lying down.
Women of Reddit, what's something that guys do on a first date that tick all the boxes?
Being genuine. I love it when a guy on a date actually seems to be feeling me out as a friend instead of just a potential hookup. I.e. not afraid to engage in a friendly debate, doesn't agree with everything I say, it's so refreshing. Listen. Like really listen. Ask questions and listen to the answers.
1. Is polite to any staff. 2. Looks like they put an effort in. 3. Shows up on time. 4. Good conversation. 5. Doesn't badmouth exes. 6. Doesn't drink too much. 7. Doesn't spend it on their phone. First ones that come to mind.
Why do you think there's so many sex-related questions on this sub?
full of curious virgins?
Because they don't know about r/AskReddit after dark. Because humans are horny animals, but it's not socially acceptable to openly talk about sexual things, so the semi-anonymity of the internet makes it a great place to ask those questions people may not have anyone else in their life to ask. Everyone is a curious and horny virgin, and I do not exclude myself.
The longer I use Reddit, the more I realize it's just a huge collection of posts from teenagers. Maybe that could have something to do with it.
Full of kids.
Sex sells. So sex questions get more attention and upvotes.
What is a food combo that shouldn't work but tastes really good?
Raspberries and whiskey. Soak the raspberries in Applejack and you'll have a good time. Edit, Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple Whiskey is what I meant.
There's this hot dog place near me that sells a hot dog that's wrapped in caramelized crispy bacon, placed in a bun lined with peanut butter, and topped off with chili. I could not believe it was edible.
The classic French fries and ice cream.
Don't tell him, guys, he wants to steal our secrets. Watermelon and feta, and maybe some mint. So refreshing.
Chicken and waffles.
I was eating baked potato chips and a fine dipstick, and I accidentally made the discovery that together they taste like cupcakes.
How do you make friends at a bookstore? What can you ask to get a book recommendation, then follow up on social media/texting to talk about the book?
Openly read a How to Make Friends for Dummies.
Ever seen the show You? Do you have any recommendations for books on human anatomy and furniture making? Ask the people that work there if there are any book clubs that meet there or that they know of. Do this when they aren't busy. If you strike out, go to the next bookstore until you succeed. Try not to sound like a serial rapist when you do this.
A dude grabbed my ass and winked at me in the Barnes & Noble once.
Most nursery rhymes have a dark meaning behind them. Which one blows your mind the most?
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. I never liked how she gets closer to death as the rhyme goes on.
Rockabye baby. What's a baby doing in a tree? And the baby falls, which is horrible.
Since Donald Trump openly admits he doesn't like reading, would a Donald Trump presidential library be more like a fast food joint/movie cinema, etc.? What would it be like inside? What would you see/do there if not reading books?
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Cool question, but presidential libraries don't normally give out books/have books. They are more like museums of what he did when he was in office, with some of them having a replica of the Oval Office.
I think it would be more like Biff's Casino from Back to the Future.
I feel like it will be in homage to the adult films and adult magazines industry, followed by walls covered with quotes of Trump talking about how huge of a man he is, because you know all truly great men must tell you how great they are.